Good morning everyone. I hope you all are fit and fine. As you know, we are doing the decimal chapters. Today also I'm continue with it. So today my first question on decimal is convert the decimals into the fraction. As you can see on my board, I'm having the decimal numbers and I have to make them into the fraction form. So how I can do it? You can see that after the decimal, in the first example, after the decimal there are two digits. So what I will do first, I will write the digits as it is, right? The 24 I will write as it is, and after the decimal I am having two digits, so I will keep two zeros with 1, and this comes its fraction form, right? Again, for example, if I am having 6.25, then I will write 6 to 5 as it is, and then I will write 1, and after the decimal again I am having two digits, so I will make two zeros with 1, and this is the fraction form of 625. Now again, suppose if I am having 4722, so how I will make it in the fraction form? Yes, I will do 4722 as it is, and I will write 1, and after the decimal I am having three digits, so I will write three zeros with 1 and make it 1000. In this way I convert the decimals into the fractions. If the question is like this, that you have to convert the fractions into the simplest form, then how you can do it? You can do the cuttings. Then you can simply do their cuttings on which numerators and denominators goes on the same table, and this in this way you get it its simplest. My next question is I have to express it into the decimals. Now what I will do, I am having rupees 180 and 25 paisa in rupees. Firstly I will convert the paisa into rupees. Then let's see what happens next. Firstly we will do this. Now you know rupees 1 is equals to 100 paisa, right? So 1 paisa becomes rupees 1 upon 100, right? Then 25 paisa becomes rupees 25 upon 100, right? So what it makes, as you know, I have already told in my previous videos, that if the denominator is having 10, 100, 1000 and so on in their denominators, you can convert them into the decimals by putting the point in the numerator having the number of zeros in the denominator. Example, I am having two zeros in the denominator, so I will count the digits from the ones 1, 2, and I put the decimal in front of the digit. For making it clear more, you can see my previous videos as I have totally explained there. Now it comes 0.25 rupees. Now again rupees 180 and rupees 0.25 makes, you can add them and know rupees 180.25 paise. It comes in the decimal form. Now next is, suppose if you are having 2 kilometer and 300 meter. What you want to see? You want to see what the relation says, right? In the previous question I am having rupees and paisa, so I have made the relation between rupees and paisa, and now I am having a relation of meters and kilometers, and I know 1 kilometer is equals to the 1000 meters. So I came to know 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 kilometers, and 1 meter becomes 1 upon 1000 kilometers, 300 meters becomes 300 upon 1000 kilometers, which makes 0.3 kilometers. Now again I am having 2 kilometers and 0.3 kilometer, and when I add them it makes it in the decimal form in kilometers. Now here you can see I am having 0 with the two decimal numbers, right? Now what I will see the next to the decimal part, and here I am having 2 and here in this I am having 0. So which is smallest? I will write 0.02 as 0 is smallest among these two, right? Then next, what comes next? 0.23, right? Then what next? Again, here I am having 1 as 1 in the whole number part, and here also I am having 1 in the whole number part. Then I move to the next number. Okay, then again here I am having 1, here I am having 0. So which comes first? Obviously 1.04 will come first, and 1.14 I get as the highest decimal order. Now in the next question is I have to write it in the descending order. Now as you know, in descending order we go from biggest to smallest. Now which one is the biggest number? Now here you can see, here is also 3, here is also 3, here is 0, and now you can see here is also 3 and here is also 3. Now if the digit is having nothing, it means the decimal part is 0 and 0, right? Then I am having 3.01 and 3.00. So this whole number part is same. Again, after the decimal 0, and here is also 0, and then it is 1, here it is 0. So which is the biggest number, decimal number then? Yes, 3.01. 3.01 and 3.00 is the second order. Then next, here it is 0.03. Here it is 0.003. Now you can see 0 is same. Now 0 is same. Now here it is 3. Here it is 0. Again, which one is bigger? Then this is the bigger, and this order comes. Now last we left with 0.003. In this way you can do your ascending and the descending orders. Now my next question is I have to convert the following fractions into the decimals by changing the denominator 10 or multiples of 10. That what he wants to say, he says that change these fractions by making the denominator 10, 100, 1000 and so on. So let's see how I will do. Now you know what should I multiply so that I can get 10 here? Yes, I multiplied by 2. Now if I multiply denominator by 2, then I have to multiply numerator by 2, right? So I will get 6 upon 10 and its decimals becomes 0.6, right? Similarly, in the B part, it says 5 upon 20. Now, how I will make? Firstly, I will convert this mixed fraction into the improper. I have to multiply 20 multiplied by 1. It comes 20. 20 plus 5 becomes 25. And the fractional part I got 25 upon 20. Now, it's obvious I can't make 10 in the denominator. So what I have to make? The next multiple of 10 is 100. Now what should I multiply with the 20 so that I can get 100? I multiply it by 5 with the denominator and the numerator, right? So I got 125 upon 100 and in the decimals I got 1.25.